Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to review the book, The Most Good You Can Do: How Effective Altruism is Changing Ideas About Living Ethically by Peter Singer. Effective Altruism. Effective altruism is a philosophy and social movement which applies evidence and reason to working out the most effective ways to improve the world. Research and reason. Effective altruists investigate which charities are most successful at helping others and then decide where to place their donations. Compare their choices with those of warm glow givers, those who make small donations to several charities that touch their emotions. Although using our income to buy more stuff does not make us happier, it turns out that using it to help others does. Effective altruists reduce suffering and save lives by putting donations to work where they believe the money will do the most good. They consider the suffering of people of different backgrounds or religions as important as that of people like themselves. They know it's natural for people to help their own children before aiding strangers, yet this doesn't mean lavishing their kids with material goods or bequeathing wealth to them when others are in greater need. Effective altruism pioneers. Perhaps it is not love that motivates effective altruists but empathy, the ability to put oneself in the position of others and identify with their feelings or emotions. Doing good on a budget. Citizens of affluent societies can make a huge difference in the lives of people in developing countries by donating around 10% of their income, even if they earn a less than average salary. Julia Wise and her husband Jeff Kaufman live modestly so they can donate half their income. Determine how much of your income you can give to philanthropic efforts while still living comfortably. Making yourself miserable so you can donate larger sums is counterproductive. Decide how much you want to donate, and enjoy the rest of your money without guilt. Effective altruism is an advance in ethical behavior as well as in the practical application of our ability to reason. Make more, give more. Jim Greenbaum practiced effective altruism long before he knew the term. As a child, footage showing people in Nazi concentration camps so moved him that he committed to a lifetime of fighting suffering. He decided to make as much money as possible so that by age 40, he could stop working and help others. He founded and sold a telecommunications company, Access Long Distance, and at age 41, pledged to contribute 85% of his $133 million net worth. He enjoys a luxurious lifestyle, but values material things less and prefers to use his money to help others. Effective altruists give to the cause that will do the most good, given the abilities, time and money they have available. Altruistic careers. Many people with philanthropic leanings decide to work for a charity rather than earning money to give away. Consider whether this path contributes effectively toward making the world a better place. For example, unless you have a unique set of skills, other people could fulfill the job requirements at a charity just as well. As a donor, your financial support may enable the charity to hire more workers whose output could exceed what you could achieve as a single employee. People with special talents and lots of determination may be able to maximize their positive impact on the world by starting an organization. Choosing an ethical career makes a positive contribution to the world. Working within an organization to influence its direction also can make a huge difference. A small number of the charities are outright frauds, but a much bigger problem is that very few of them are sufficiently transparent to allow donors to judge whether they are really doing good. Medical research offers other opportunities to help humankind. Science has developed vaccines for polio and smallpox, saving millions of lives. Food research, such as creating high-yielding grain varieties, helps millions of people. Prioritization research, for underserved causes, can yield many good results. In the area medical altruism, consider people who donate regenerative body parts such as blood, stem cells and bone marrow, which is becoming more commonplace. Why altruism? Most people react more strongly when viewing a picture of a hungry child than when imagining thousands of nameless hungry children. Effective altruists try to temper emotional empathy with practical assessment and use data to ensure that their donations are as effective as possible. They believe people should do as much good as they can with their available resources. Some studies show that effective altruists experience lower levels of empathic concern. They may have sharper abstract reasoning abilities, or they may simply rely more on analytical information, unlike warm glow donors who focus on the feel-good aspects of giving. A person living on the median income can donate 10% to effective charities, save 10% for the future, and still have enough to live comfortably and enjoyably. Even a high level of abstract reasoning ability doesn't explain the growing momentum of effective altruism. When the people in a significant portion of the population have enough money to satisfy their needs, they look for a purpose in life. Altruism fulfills this need. Additionally, a generation is coming of age that is comfortable using technology and understanding data. They're primed to practice philanthropy based on where they can do the most good, rather than being governed by traditional measures. Most effective altruists don't see what they're doing as a sacrifice. Living ethically by acting to increase the well-being of humankind makes them happy. Relative poverty. Wanting to help people in your own country before helping others is a natural instinct. Yet, a poor person in the United States lives far better than an impoverished person in a developing country. How to choose? Instead of seeking the most urgent cause to support, ask where your dollars will have the greatest positive impact. For example, compare two different but urgent causes: climate change and malaria. Scientists agree that addressing climate change is crucial, and many environmental organizations are rallying behind this issue, but your private donation may have less impact there. Providing mosquito nets to protect children from contracting malaria may seem less urgent than protecting the earth, but your financial support makes a much greater difference. Most animal rescue organizations focus on helping cats and dogs. But factory farm animals endure horrendous suffering. We do not have to make self-sacrifice a necessary element of altruism. Should you donate to prevent low-probability but high-risk situations? Some scenarios put the survival of humankind in question. These include the changes of a large asteroid hitting Earth, nuclear war, a pandemic, global warming, and unfriendly artificial intelligence. Taking steps to limit the danger of human extinction, such as reducing the consumption of animals, conserving energy, and decreasing the spread of viruses through factory farming, can be effective choices. Kali and daily. How can you choose between, say, curing blindness or feeding the starving? Health economists and organizations use measurements to address these decisions. The National Institute for Health and Care Excellence calculates a quality-adjusted life year (QALY) metric to assess the value of medical interventions. 1 QALY equals 1 year of good health. The World Health Organization uses the disability-adjusted life year daily to assess the negative effects of different diseases. If doing the most you can for others means that you are also flourishing, then that is the best possible outcome for everyone. Effective altruists pursue the goal of using their money to do as much good as possible. Having solid data about whether $100,000 will restore health to X people or save the lives of Y infants would enable donors to make decisions that align with their convictions. Takeaways. Effective altruism is a pragmatic approach to charitable giving. It focuses on supporting organizations that are most effective at saving lives and reducing suffering. Most people do little or no research before donating, but effective altruists study which charities are most successful at helping others and then donate accordingly. Instead of supporting the most urgent cause, discover where your donations will have the greatest positive impact. Effective altruists choose lifestyles that allow them to donate as much money as possible. They don't prioritize the suffering of people like themselves over that of people from different ethnicities or religions. You can be an effective altruist on a modest wage if you live in an affluent nation. Some effective altruists seek high-paying careers so they can donate more money. Donations go much further in developing countries than in well-to-do countries. Use quality-adjusted life year and the disability-adjusted life year calculations to evaluate medically related philanthropy. If you enjoyed watching our content and want to stay updated with our latest videos, we'd greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support truly means the world to us. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching.